the Virgo Weekly Tarotscope. Keep in mind these are general readings, so take what resonates, leave what doesn't. If you find that the reading doesn't resonate, you can always check your moon, rising, or Venus placements because sometimes those will resonate more. And I do offer personal readings. You can get all that information in the description box. Sorry. I don't know why I feel like so... Okay, there we go. This is like the 4th time I have tried to do this reading and something keeps happening. So, obviously, I am not wording things right and I need to fix myself. I always think it's so funny when readers are like, Spirit did not want me to give you this message. The video kept cutting off. Spirit does not want you to get this message. Well, then why are you giving the message? I always think that's so funny. Like, why would the universe not want you to know something unless you're really not supposed to know it? I don't know. Anyway, I always think that's such a funny message. I always feel like if my readings are getting cut off, it's because the energy's not right or I'm not wording it right. Or Spirit wants me to fix myself. All right. Maybe that's a message for you. If something that you're attempting doesn't seem to be working, maybe you need to go about it a different way or look at the situation from a different perspective. What's that saying? Insanity is doing the same thing over and over and expecting different results. All right, what is the strongest message that is wanting to come through for you? Okay, you have fire ant as your overall energy, so that does indicate an energy of like really feeling like the heat, really feeling a lot of pressure. It's also an energy of being triggered, but I do want to point out that underneath that you have the Phoenix card, which represents going through a really intense transformation. It represents karma being cleared. And then you have the cosmic egg underneath that. That's the energy of completion. So whatever difficulty you're facing right now, understand that this is for a purpose. Sometimes we have to... No, that's not... I'm not wording that right. Something is shifting. And I feel like you feel that. If you're being triggered right now, if you're feeling a lot of pressure, if you're feeling a lot of intensity, really take note of what is triggering you right now. Although the direction that you're moving in is really beautiful. You have the Otter card. That's the energy of unconditional love. It is kind of an energy of... It's that energy of playfulness, but not in the sense of like not taking things seriously. Playfulness in the sense of really being able to enjoy the moment, really being able to, see the bright side of things. I do feel like for a lot of you, if you've been working on like your own healing, like heart chakra healing, doing work to open up yourself to love or abundance, the Spider card indicates that everything that you're working towards is serving a purpose. Even if you're not seeing it right now, everything that you're doing, everything that you're working on, all of your intentions are being set out there, and everything you're doing is coming together in the way that you want it to. I feel like the fire ant is saying that what you're wanting to manifest, the change that you're wanting to manifest, like is coming, like it's happening fast. And I feel like you feel you feel that, but everything that's happening is like bringing you to that energy of completion, to that energy of success. It's almost like keep doing what you're doing, but shift the way you're seeing it. Like when it comes to how they talk about twin flame relationships, and how they talk about in twin flame relationships there's always that energy of both people like really triggering each other, and the triggers are in an attempt to bring healing, right? But in the moment, those triggers and that healing, it doesn't feel good. But if you were to take a minute, if you've gone through that energy anyway, if you were to take a minute and look back at where you are now as opposed to where you were when that first started, when you first started your healing, you can really see the growth that you've had. And so I almost feel like it's almost like look at your difficulties right now in a positive way, because those difficulties are what is bringing you to something better. I also feel that I also feel with the fire ant energy, the fire ant energy is drawn to things that feed imbalances. Um, that that energy, like when you drive by, like when you drive by an accident, like you can't help but look, right? Even though it's not a good energy, you can't help but look. Like we're drawn to stuff like that sometimes. Um, Pay attention, like when we're drawn to things that seem to be the extreme of what we want to manifest. Um, that's because there's an imbalance in that energy within ourselves, and so we need to work on bringing that balance, right? So if you are this energy of just pure unconditional love, just pure love, you just give your whole heart, you give your soul to everything, and you find that the people that you're drawn to are like the complete, end up being the complete opposite of that, right? Complete, like seemingly evil or negative or lower vibration. What that is a message to you is, acknowledge like how much of yourself that you give to relationships, right? It might be that you're being too soft, or you know what I'm saying? So just be mindful. I kind of feel like if you're feeling any kind of like lower vibrational energy or toxic energy from other people or situations, I almost feel like it's showing you like the exact opposite of your energy right now. Um, and so what you need to do to equalize that is just like, there's always extremes. There's too nice and there's too mean. There's too giving and there's too controlling. And so I feel like it's about working to kind of find that balance. And the spider is also a message, like everything that you do with integrity, with a sense of purpose, if you're doing what is right for you, you're always going to see the benefit. You're always going to see the rewards of that. Okay, whew. Let's see what else comes up for you. Okay, Virgo, you have the Fool card, which is a new beginning. It's about taking a leap of faith. Let's see, what is your energy coming into the week? So you have the Ace of Swords as your overall energy for the week. Underneath that, you have the Ace of Cups and the Six of Wands and the Strength card. This is about clarity. This is about a new way of thinking. This is, I feel like, a new way, a new perspective, new communication, new information is bringing you in the abundance that you want, the miracle that you're searching for, the love that you want. I do feel like with the Six of Swords and the Strength card, this is kind of a message to check your ego, and that's not to say that you're egotistical at all. Oh, sorry. Like, check to see like where your ego is triggered, right? Is this out of fear? Is this out of insecurity? Is this out of, this person made you feel less confident? Like, just because the Strength card is about having compassion, but not just compassion for the other person, compassion for yourself as well. I feel like I know I say that all the fucking time, and I'm really trying to work on that. Anyway, as I was saying, you might be like questioning somebody's intentions, questioning somebody's motives. You might have recently been hit with like this sudden inspiration or this sudden desire to take some sort of action. But I feel like when it comes to what to do, you're not really sure. The Fool card is just about taking that leap of faith, just letting things flow. I also feel that, and I did it again. The answers are not going to come from where you would normally get your answers or insight from. It's like that energy that you've set the intention for something, you've asked for something, and you're waiting for the guidance, or you're waiting for the answer, or you're waiting for the message, and what it's not coming, and so you're questioning what's going on, right? Maybe you have kind of put something in somebody's ear, somebody that you've connected to, like you've set something out there. I feel like maybe you took some pretty bold action, and you're kind of waiting to see the results. Or waiting for an answer. It's kind of like like I know this is stupid. Like, you ask somebody, the Knight of Wands isn't communication though, it's action. Like, you could have, like, you flirted with somebody and you're waiting to see how they're responding, but they're not responding, and so you're sitting there like wondering why. Or you ask the universe for guidance, but you don't feel that you're getting those answers. Or you put in a job application and you're wondering what's going to happen. And the Fool is just about, the Fool and the High Priestess is just about trusting and waiting, because the response that you're, the answers, the clarity, the opportunity that you're wanting is there, is coming. I feel like you want to be able to celebrate this. Like you did something bold. And I kind of feel like you're really proud of yourself. Like you could have pursued somebody and you're feeling really good. Like I took that chance. I pursued somebody. Um but it might be like it's all of it, like there's no movement all of a sudden, or there's nothing going on. I also feel that you're worried about something moving too slow. You're not wanting to move slow. Um you're wanting to be able to celebrate whatever this is. In terms of manifesting, when you're wanting to manifest something, it's about speaking it, saying what you want, embracing the feeling, doing what you can do, and then surrendering the rest to the universe and keep moving your energy forward. When you're wanting to like manifest a relationship, right? And you put those intentions out and you do everything you can do. If you just sit there and go, okay, where's my person? Where's my person? No, like your stagnant energy is going to keep that from manifesting because your energy, you're meant to continue moving forward, to continue that flow. There's more to this. So let me see. Um, there's some kind of communication or information coming towards you about what it is that you're wanting. But if you act on it too quickly, I feel like you risk not seeing the depth of it. Does that make sense? Oh, let me keep going. Sorry. Can we clarify this message? Okay. If you have recently taken some kind of action or recently communicated something to somebody, or even recently maybe set some kind of boundaries, um, took some sort of chance and you're not seeing. Oh, that's weird. Sorry, hold on. Yeah, don't react out of anger. I feel that that's important. Yeah. Um, Especially if you have, if this is in regards to another person. I feel like you've taken some sort of action to set boundaries. You might have even been triggered. Um, but I feel like you did something or you put something out there and you feel like it's not being acknowledged. You might have communicated something to somebody and you feel like they're not acknowledging it. But I feel like this person, if especially if you've communicated something to another person or set some sort of boundaries, I feel like that person is really taking everything in. They're really taking time to reflect on this, to focus on this. And I think that your automatic instinct is to um, it's like you've set something in motion, you've put it forward on the right path. It's about waiting for the energy to ground. It's moving forward faster than you think, but it's almost like I feel like because you're not seeing the results that you're expecting to see, your instinct might be to run towards something from the past, or um, run towards a past negative mind space. I feel like if this is in regards to another person and you're questioning this relationship, I feel like the person you're connected to wants to work things out, wants to make things peaceful, wants to put in the effort. Um, they're just taking time to reflect on everything. And I feel like from your perspective, if it's taking too long, it means it's not available to you. Like even if like you put like even if you applied for something and you're you're not getting anything back, you're feeling like it's like don't give up so quickly. Is what the message is. I'm sorry that I'm making it so difficult. Tell me a little bit more what the energy of this is. Five of Wands, Seven of Cups, Two of Cups. Yeah, there's definitely a lot of conflict and a connection between you and another person. Um, if it's not you and another person, it's you just wanting to feel supported. It's like you're manifesting everything that you want, but you just don't see it. It's I feel like it might be like running this risk, like overthinking, um, talking yourself out of something. Yeah, and you know what? We're in Mercury retrograde, so your thoughts are going to kind of be all over the place. So if you're struggling with communication with another person, or if you, like I said, if you've put something out there into the universe and you're not getting that feedback and you're questioning, don't let it get to you. Especially like if maybe you've asked somebody for help or you've asked somebody for advice, or like I said, I feel like you've pursued something, you took a chance on something and you're not seeing anything, and so it be questioning it. You might be feeling very conflicted. You might feel like this is something that's not available to you, but 100% you're in the space that you need to be. You're moving on the path that you need to be on, but it's like I kind of see this a lot, like when somebody's in a relationship that they want to end, they want to step away from, right? A lot of times, um, you know, it'll take like meeting another person to give that person the kind of the courage to step out of that relationship, right? And so they're like, okay, now I'm ready to move, move out of this relationship. But the minute that other relationship does not become available, that person tends to question, right? I'm, I'm not saying that you're doing that, but you notice that in relationships, people always, a lot of times people go back to their exes, It's because what you're wanting to pursue, it's all of a sudden like when you feel like that's not available to you, that's when we get scared and we tend to go back to old patterns. And that's what this message is. Like, you took a chance and it is manifesting for you. It's manifesting very quickly for you. I feel like it's just not in the way that you think, or you're just not seeing it visibly right now, especially if you've communicated something to somebody, or if you've taken some sort of action or set some sort of boundaries. I feel like this person is really taking time to reflect on what you have said or done, and they really want to do the right thing. So it's just like, be mindful of that. Just be mindful of where your thoughts are going, because you're manifesting what you want. It's just about maintaining that confidence, maintaining that strength, maintaining that awareness that you sorry, that dog, you deserve this. And what's underneath that? King of Pentacles. He's so funny. All right, I love you guys. Have a good week. Bye bye.